Hello everyone, I am John Wesley. With me on the show today is the PDP Gubernatorial candidate of Ogun State. He is a chartered accountant, an investment banker, and a successful businessman. He is known all over the state for his philanthropic character. You're welcome on the show, Prince Gboyega Nasiru Isiaka.
Thank you very much, and good day, viewers.
Thank you, sir. At this point in time, sir, the present administration in Ogun State is committed to facility development. On your emergence as governor of the state, what will be your leading priority? Education
and social services. Education, health, people-centered, initiatives. Because the future belongs to, the educated ones. The future belongs to people that have the skill and the knowledge to drive. Like the President said, our objective and our objective and goal and prayer is that the next generation is able to take us to the moon. And then if you are hoping for that, then we must also give them the opportunity and facility for them to be able to do that. And that's what I'm saying, that if we have our schools, over 774 secondary schools, and that requires some level of reconstruction and development and all of that, science laboratories and all of that. And if we are not paying attention to some of these things, and all we are paying attention to is to go and build 2, 3, 4-story building, in places where land is free. That even if you want to do anything like that, you can do it at a cheaper cost. Right? The land is basically free there. It means it does nothing other than misplaced priority. And the government will be is always fast at saying they spent 170 billion naira on education. To do what? In what area? Is it to build this kind of schools that we're talking about? So it's really about education. It is about we have to give all the youth and the children in this state opportunity for them to achieve their best. That to me is the beginning of development. Then we can now begin to talk about economic empowerment and all of that, especially for our women and our youth. We can now begin to talk about that. But if it is about that, of course, we'll do bridges. We'll do roads, especially rural roads. Because again, when we talk about empowerment is not necessarily about putting money in the pocket of the people directly. It's also about ensuring that they do things at the least cost. So that even if you're a farmer and you're in a village, what is the cheapest cost for you to bring those your goods to the town? It's by ensuring that at least if that road, simple road, people can put their things across. But there's no point concentrating in less than 10% of the number of the cities that we have in this state, building all manners of bridges, things that can be faced and can be doing differently, and then you leave out the remaining 90% of the town, of the people. I think that is not people-centered project. So talking about something we are going to do differently, it is about ensuring that all our decisions, all our steps, is all about people and it's centered about people. I think that's it. That's it.
All right. At this juncture, I want us to have you speak as a political prophet. What do you see come May 29 at the federal level?
President Goodluck Jonathan will return to power. That's what I say.
Finally, the opposition have always been in the far minority. But as it seems now, what would you say about the unusual strength of the now APC at the federal level?
I think he has done well within the ambit of the challenges that he inherited. There are quite a lot of things that are rotten in this country. And this is not a quick fix things. I think that the approach the approach of the administration to the development of the country, I think is good enough. Perhaps somebody could have said that, okay, maybe it could be faster and all of that. But I think that fundamentally we must address certain things. I mean, if you are hoping for the best, for instance, he gave some statistics that, okay, if you're talking about security now, about our armed forces not being, well equipped, for instance, and therefore we're having challenges in the Northeast. But fact of the matter is that how did it come about this? It is accumulation of poverty that has, that has been put around in that area. It's accumulation of things that have been done, that should have been done in those areas. And even this army and these man forces that we're talking about that needed to combat this with the best of facilities they have. Part of it is that some of these things are built over time. And therefore, yes, we have to begin to decipher and begin to put the blame at the right places. But I am particularly, pleased with the way they are going about, in developing the infrastructure of the place, putting institutions in place to ensure that we have even a strong, basis for development for the future. And I think that is good. And my hope is that we'll be able to grow on this for some time, so that at least some of our institutions and infrastructure can be, top end. Then we can begin to build some other things on top of that.
All right, very quickly before we go, what will you say to Nigerians and the people of Ogun State?
Well, thank you very much. It is to say that I love them all and that I'm offering myself for service as the governor of the state. And I offer capacity, I offer sincerity, I offer hope, and I offer sincere willingness to make life better and make life more abundant for the people of the state. And this I offer to do sincerely, with all my ability, and with everything that's at my disposal. And I sincerely seek for their support.